What is going on, world? It's your boy Bionic, and I'd like to thank you for tuning in at WDRB Media, the voice of the community, and the only station giving you double the information and inspiration. You are now listening to A-440 Radio. And like I said, I'm your boy Bionic, Mr. A-440 himself, and I am here with the person drinking right now.
Ray.
She's totally not ready, y'all. She heard me doing all this talking and decided to drink when I'm in the process of talking.
I didn't know how long he was going to talk for.
It matters not.
Considering that he likes to go on for sentences, so I thought maybe a sip of water. Okay.
All right, well, anyway, yeah, this is Ray, and, we doing this A440 thing, and before we start, I gotta tell y'all, please, 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 go to ayleemusic.com. Check out the music. It's hot. You ain't got to take my word for it. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And of course, you can also search on your digital media platforms, different stuff like that, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, so on and so forth. When you're searching A.Y.Lee. That's simple.
Simple.
That's simple. Got a hot new video out for Send Me the Nudes. Go to the YouTube page. Check that out. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, too, if you happen to miss the show.
Yeah.
I'm doing replays on my YouTube page.
Yeah.
And of course, it's going to be on an 8-day delay because I want y'all to listen live.
Live.
So, listen up. And if you miss it or you want to, get back in the mix of things, go to the YouTube page. It's Bionic151. And check out the music. Check out the shows. Check out the music. Check out the videos, too. All that other good stuff.
All of it.
And before we get into the topic of the day, because I'm not going to tell you what the topic is yet, but before we get in that, I got to shout out my sponsors. Back to Health Chiropractic Medical Center, serving the Triangle for over 20 years with chiropractic, functional nutrition, and DOT exams. 2 locations to serve you, 6224 Fayetteville Road in Durham, Suite 106B, and 1708 Traywick Road, Suite 205 in Raleigh. To schedule your appointment, give them a call at 919-544-8881. And Arcade of Thrones, where they offer a unique vibe for the perfect social gaming experience. 399 Hubert Street in Raleigh. For more details, give them a call at 984-200-4419, or you can email them at arcadeofthrones@gmail.com, and make sure to follow them on Facebook, IG, and Twitter at Arcade of Thrones. Now. Ray, would you like to tell the people what the topic of the day is?
I can do that? This week?
This week, yes, you can.
We are talking
about... depending on how you do.
Predating.
Predate. What in the world? Is a predate now?
Are you ready for this?
I'm listening. Because a few people have asked me, like, yo, do you know what your topic for the show is going to be? And I'm like, you got to tune in. I know what the topic going to be. But, and I tell them, it's going to be predating. And they're like, what the heck is predating?
That's fantastic. I'm happy that a lot of people still do not know about this because apparently it is a newer trend, even though we've kind of been engaging in the activity and behavior of this since 2010, because that's what I do is bring the statistics. But typically, predating involves exactly what it sounds like. It's the pre to the date. So it's not dating, and I can liken it to what we used to call talking to somebody back in the 90s.
But talking is...
Oh, no.
But talking is talking.
But see, and this is where it gets muddled and tricky, because people are just using this term as a buzz term and saying predating, but they're not setting any guidelines or perimeters. So some people are like, okay, well, this is the same thing as just dating. And then other people are like, no, but it's a predate because, I don't know if I want to date you yet.
But again, that's talking to somebody.
And then people are also using this term to kind of get away with bad behavior too. So I don't know yet if I want to spend that money on you. I don't know yet if I want to take you to that real public place. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You have zones in your city where it's like, I know when I'm with you, I'll take you here, here, and here. But when I'm not really with you, I'll take you over here.
So the pre-date is Netflix and chill.
It could be. That's the whole thing. It is so muddled. It is so muddled.
So I get like, okay, so you said liken it to talking.
It's likened to what we used to call talking back in the 90s.
So, all right, so check this out.
Okay.
So I did a little research myself.
Oh, today?
Yes.
On today's show, y'all.
And from what I was getting about what pre-dating is supposed to be, or where it might have stemmed from, is from the, what's the name of that little dating app joint?
Tinders?
Yeah, Tinder. I was about to say Tumblr, but that's not it.
That's not it.
So
that is a different type of platform.
Yeah, but Tinder.
Tinder.
Yeah.
Tinder
So
Rodas.
it was like, I don't know how Tinder works because I'm not on that stuff. But apparently it's like you meet people, whatever, and then like y'all want to link up, but you don't know if you want to link up with the person. So
can you please define what you mean by link up?
When I mean link up, like for me, linking up is like hanging out. That's me.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
so
Like
just meeting.
I'm extremely informal. That might be why I'm single now.
There's plenty of reasons of why you're single.
First of all, we're not gonna talk about that.
That's so facts.
But
definitely not the time.
But yeah, so I'm fairly informal. So like for me, I'd say, I guess they trying to figure out whether to link up or not. And like you said, like dudes trying to figure out whether they go spend money or take her out or whatever the case may be. And I'm like, dude, like what happened to talking? Like pick up the phone and talk.
Well, I mean, that's a whole different show topic. People don't.
Nah, it's the same
no,
thing.
it is not. People do not, like, okay.
I know people don't talk anymore
right.
because the art of conversation is dead because people are stupid.
Lacking.
But like, the thing about it is like, again, you want to get to know somebody.
Right.
You don't necessarily have to physically talk to them and pick up the phone and call them. But at the same time, look at technology has made the world so small, but why are we so much stupider now? Like, why are we so, like, we're
because we
lazy?
don't have to work as hard.
But we don't have to work as hard, which should make it that much easier for us to be able to do this stuff. Because, like, again, for example,
right?
Call, you don't want to call. But guess what? FaceTime her then. Because you want to see what she look like anyway. Make sure her Tinder profile picture ain't lying. Make sure she ain't a camera angle shawty. You know what I'm saying? You know what a camera angle shawty is. You know what I'm saying? Them chicks that got doggone know their angles. It'd be like, if I hold
I don't
it right
know how
here,
I held that laugh in for that long. I don't know.
And they hold it right here with the right light from the window.
I wish you could see his
You know what I'm
gestures right now. Right now.
And make sure to get from the neck up and they shoot down so you don't see the double chin. You know what I mean? Like all that. You know what I'm saying? So you FaceTime her. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have that. You know what I'm saying? Like blind dates were blind.
Okay, but
ain't no blind dates no more. So you can FaceTime her and talk to her that way. You could text her. You could DM her, inbox. Like, yo,
but
this is a totally different show topic.
But DMing is not being able to visually see either.
But I'm not talking about necessarily visually seeing. I'm talking about the art of conversation. And why are we pre-dating when you could just talk? And this flows into I can't believe I'm about to do this.
Oh, Lord.
The whole what you doing thing.
How you doing?
The whole what you doing
What's up,
thing.
big hand?
Like
what you doing?
But yeah, the whole, WYD thing, like the text and it's like, yo, why do dudes keep doing this? Like, hey, if you want something, talk. Like open your mouth, converse, have some sort of topic. Talk about the weather.
Okay.
Something.
So, I actually agree with you for once on something, but we have to start thinking about pre-dating as like a screen. So like, okay, I used to work for a temp agency, right? And so what they do is this thing called phone screen. So when we call you, we're calling to see certain things. So we're looking for certain markers. We're looking to see if you can talk. We're looking to see if you even are going to answer the phone. And then we're looking to see like we answer target questions and how do you respond to these questions, right?
Mhm.
And then based off of those answers, we'll say, okay, you made it to the next round. So it's just like interviewing, right? So sometimes there can
That's
be
talking.
several, I agree, but that's what this thing is. That's what this phenomenon is. I think that this is a phenomenon that we've trended out of. Like, I think that we've been too used to what we did before. Like, we're too old. We've aged out of this trend, I think.
But the thing is
But I think people are trying our age to trend into it, and it's not working out.
But here's my thing. Like, I do understand the aspect of why would I spend money on somebody I don't
energy
know.
or time.
But-
I'm sorry,
right,
but time and energy.
Yeah, you can't get that back. But at the same time, it take money to make money. And it's an investment. And in my eyes, it's like, yo, if it don't work, maybe if you're smart enough, you'll observe like you said earlier, the markers of what that person brought to the table. And maybe you can say, you know what? Next person I meet that has this and this and this, that's a warning. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, but that shouldn't necessarily be predating. That's working on your own stuff.
That's true.
So that when the opportunity comes, you're ready. You're like, I'm ready to be part of this next step or whatever.
I agree.
That's self-work.
But
That's
again,
not predating.
But again, I just sit back and I'm like, yo, son, like, you don't want to spend money.
Mhm.
How about you work on your creativity of what you do or whatever the case may be? And at the same time, if you want to spend money and stop complaining about it. Like, it is what it is. What is the deal with the predate, dog? Like, work on your talk game. How about that? Y'all talk. We grown.
That's a lot to ask for some people. And
So-
that's not just men. That's women as well. Some folks just don't know how to converse.
So then I have another question. And matter of fact, we're about to go to a break, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But before we go to the break, I'm gonna ask this question. Because again, I really don't know what a predate still really is. I understand its quote unquote purpose, but I don't know what it is.
Okay.
But like, okay, you go on a predate.
Mhm.
Do you pre-bait before you predate? And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back. We're gonna listen to a little music, you know what I'm saying? But just know that you've been listening to the A440 show. I'm your host, Bonnie.
I'm Ray.
And you are tuned in to WDRB Media, the voice of the community, and the only station giving you double the information and inspiration. We will be right back.
Right back.
I'ma play it cool. Cooler than an ice cube. Why is it so wrong that I'm the right dude? Horrific even when I spit it like a white dude. Whoever that. Get your saw and sever that pepper salt and deliver it directly to your therapist. Girl, you're so crazy. It's not that I'm lazy, but all that don't amaze me. I'm wavy. If I'm overboard, there won't have to be no fretting about who'll save me. Cause I can swim like I got fins as gravy. Pour it all over your biscuits. I got a big appetite, I'm a misfit. Plus I'm extra frigid. Even when I'm rigid, still reppin' Celsius. Skinny mini's cool, but I prefer them healthier. Healthier with benefits. Don't do gold digger chicks. Don't do no Ally McDillon. I like bigger lips. You wonder about my next. Then you see my back, right hand up, chucking the dudes. I'm not the
Welcome back to WDRB Media, the voice of the community, and to those streaming live through the free TuneIn radio app and through iHeartRadio. You are now listening to A-440 Radio. I'm your host, Bionic, with my homegirl, Ray. And if you're just tuning in, folks, you know what I'm saying? We are discussing predating. And, of course, you know, I got to do what I got to do. ayleemusic.com. Make sure you check it out. Listen to the music. Buy the music. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Pass it on. All that other good stuff. The music is great. It's awesome. But you ain't got to just take my word for it. And in the event that you missed the first part of the show or want to go back and listen to old shows or put somebody on to the show, make sure you hit the YouTube channel. Bionic 151. Very simple. And if you have various streaming platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, so on and so forth, and you want to look for me there, A.Y.Lee. Find me, find the albums, find the singles, all the other good stuff. And of course, the Send Me the Nudes video is out, and that joint is ridiculous, and it's on the YouTube page. So again, check that out, pass it on. So, back to the topic at hand and how we left last time. It was kind of like a cliffhanger.
That was no cliffhanger. You asked a dang on question.
I asked a simple question because I'm still trying to understand the purpose of predating and how that's any different than, you know, just texting a person and asking questions and getting to know somebody. I still don't get it. I have no clarity here. But then I asked.
Predating is not for you.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do then?
Do exactly what you've been doing. Has it been working for you?
Of course not.
Well, that's another show topic.
Is it?
That's a show series.
What? What's wrong with me?
No. Let's keep going.
But I mean, the thing is like, you know, I don't get it. I want to get it. Like, I don't have to agree with it. I just want to get it. You feel what I'm saying?
So what exactly are you not getting?
What's the point?
We've talked about. Was he not here? Did he not tune in?
I got it. You said it was like a screening process.
Yes.
But so was talking and asking questions. I don't have to go like.
And didn't I already?
All right. So let me ask you this.
Okay.
So what's the purpose of a date?
I'm definitely the wrong person to ask for that. I learned how to date way too late in life. All I did was like, oh, you
I thought
like
a
me?
date.
Oh, I like you, and now you're my boyfriend. And then
I
I'm
thought
with
a
them
date
for
was
years,
getting to
so
know somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
apparently it
what is your
is.
favorite color? What do you like to do?
Okay.
What kind of music do you
Can we knock that
like?
out in the before date?
I mean, that's what I would like to say.
I would
But
like
in
to
the
say,
event,
let's knock that out before date. But that's not pre-dating.
but in the event that you're like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? In the event that you're like in a rush to
Mm-hmm.
try to go out and be with somebody in public or something,
Mm-hmm.
like, why? Like, you can ask all those questions and get to know and get a vibe then. Like, I understand.
So then do what you do and just don't call it pre-dating.
But again, I want to know why predating is predating. Like, I understand.
I'm going to tell you why. It's because of the emergence of technology, of how technology has changed and shifted certain things in our culture. Now there's this, of course, new trend. So, I mean, I think it's...
Listen,
I don't
man.
know. It's a reflection of, I think, the culture.
Let me make a public
of
service
certain
announcement real quick.
age range.
Let me make a public
we're not
service
included in. We're not including it.
Let me make a public
Okay,
service
please
announcement.
do. PSA.
This is a PSA from your boy Bionic on A440 Radio.
Mm-hmm.
Married people stay married because the single game is jacked.
It's so
up.
jacked up. Oh my lord.
Like it's too many new rules.
Too
It's too much new terminology.
Too much.
And
What?
I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to say.
I don't know
Like
what you're
ghosting and all this other random shenaniganery. Like, I don't get it.
I'm sorry. Random shenanigans.
Random shenaniganery.
We heard it here first, ladies and
That's right. That is right.
That is
But
right.
anyway,
So let's go back to the
yeah.
question.
So my thing is I still don't understand predating.
Okay.
But my question is
Uh-huh.
okay, See, this is some more new right here, folks. This that new. So, like, do you pre-bait before you pre-date?
Okay, so first off, does your audience know what pre-bait is?
Pre-bait
Why don't you let them
is,
know?
okay, pre-bait, from my understanding,
From your understanding.
is where you pleasure yourself, get it out the way, so your mind isn't. Matter of fact, y'all seen something about Mary, and y'all remember when he was,
That's literally it. It just has a name now.
yeah. Something about Mary, when old boy was about to go out with Mary, he was like, yo, dude, did you go ahead and handle yourself? That way you ain't got the jitters and all this other stuff, and your mind ain't all cluttered. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got baby batter on the brain no more.
Okay, so
That's what he said.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? So pre-baiting
I just
is
wish
where you go
were in
ahead.
the studio to see this stuff. Okay.
I am not, no, because you're giving people a bad image of
No,
what I might be
it's
doing.
just funny. They would understand my cackling,
Oh,
or
okay.
as you call it, my what? What do you call it? My
Your-
laugh.
Oh, it sounded like Muttley. But anyway, so like pre-baiting is going ahead and getting that out the way. And from my understanding, I never knew women did that. Shoot, I never did it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hold on.
I mean, I don't like,
You never did that?
no,
Okay.
I didn't. Like, I get it. I get the purpose.
I hope you
I
noticed
think
the beat drop. Did the beat drop?
the beat did not drop. Your
Okay.
headphones went out, man. Cheap equipment. But nah, But yeah, so like my whole thing is like, okay, so on a pre-date, do you pre-bait? So then your mind is clear, and or you know, because sometimes pre-baiting is a setup for the actual showdown, and you trying to say, hey,
which can be included in pre.
I wouldn't even think that would be included in it. I wouldn't think that, because again, it's like, I'm trying to get to know you to decide whether I'm gonna spend money on you or whether I even like you. But I'm gonna go ahead and slide
Okay.
with you. Like, nah, man.
But you're trying to tell me that does not happen.
I'm not saying it doesn't happen,
That absolutely happens.
but I mean, we all grown, and
Okay.
if you do what you want to do,
right.
when you want to do what you want to do with who you want to do it with, I'm okay with that. But like, let's stop hiding behind excuses and shenaniganery. Let's stop hiding behind all that stuff, man, and just like be real with yourself. You know what I mean? Like, be real. Just look, this is what it is. Hey, I'm not comfortable spending money right now because I'm broke or I'm on a budget, and I would rather XYZ, boom, boom, boom. Say that up front.
I mean, but that should be taking place even if you're dating, because I mean, that's a very real thing.
I mean, and the thing is like, yo, like, I understand, like, people want to impress folk. You know what I'm saying?
But you can be impressive and not spend a lot of money.
At my point. But, you know, let's be real. A lot of folk don't have imagination when it comes to dating. I'm not going to sit back and act like I do. Like, I have a few tricks up my sleeve, but, you know, it is what it is. But, I mean, ultimately, like, just be real and tell folk.
So how did this question of you asking, do you pre-bait before the pre-date come up?
Because they rhyme.
That's literally the only reason.
And I was kind of getting them confused at one point in time. Like, hey, what's the topic? Pre-bait. I mean, pre-date. I mean, Yeah, so that's ain't no other reason.
So does everyone understand what pre-bait is?
Why are you asking as if you're gonna get an answer?
Because
Like
I am going to get an answer.
Like somebody's gonna call right now and be like, yeah.
Because it's going to happen. It's
Okay.
happening. It's happening, folks. It's happening. I have ways and methods and techniques and strategies to do that. Anyways, so I think the overall consensus is that right now, being a new convention, that the term pre-date is too broad of a spectrum so that we can't effectively nail what it means, what it doesn't, what it's entail, what it isn't. So I think that once we start getting a little bit cleaner in our definition, that there you go. But just do what you do, I guess. I don't know. What do I know?
I don't know nothing either. But I do know we out of time.
Bye.
So we thank y'all for tuning in. We're here each and every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And hey, I need y'all to remember, life is too short. Say what you mean what you say, learn who you are, be confident in what you want, stop wasting folk time, give people a choice and move accordingly. We out.
You getting so tired of him, always stressing you out. He's messing around, you left at the house and he ain't helping you out. If anybody knows, you know just what depression's about. No comfort from him, leaves you in doubt. No love is left in the house. Let me help you with that, help restore your confidence. Believe it, you need it, you want it. I'm here to relieve you of all your stress. You're so amazing. Let me just say that. Don't mean to be rude or obscene to you. I just feel we should be having relations. See, I just wanna take the time, do something to help relax your mind. So girl, just let me be the one to give you some relief. I'll be your stress reliever. You wound up a little too tight. Go ahead, give me a I'll be your stress reliever. Breathing and exercise, that's what the doctor prescribes. Give me a little time. Give me feeling fine. On cloud nine. I know you're in disbelief of my stress reliever. Let me make you a true believer. You know you need a stress reliever to help you release all your tension, stretch you out, full extension. Let me rub you down, massage your back, your neck, your feet, comfort you, help you relax, relate, release. I got maneuvers no one has seen or heard or done before. When I finish with you, your stress and depression won't be remembered no more. So when you feel you need a fix, just call AY, and I'll be there to stroke your hair and make you feel loved inside. Unless you want it rough, see I can be smooth or I can play tough. Whatever it takes to get rid of your stress, I'm certified to impress. Stress reliever.